sofa stretch. Then snatched the phone up off the dresser, called my man in East New York so we could do whatever. Jumped in the shower to cleanse the sins from the weekend. Blew the sessions with friends, help break in the season. I'm hungover, cold water makes a brother sober. So I bouncing in and out, my small vacation's over. Throw on my gear and disappear. I'm going around to grab a half-pound L's in cases of beer. Hit off my peoples with sacks this diesel. Packs my 4/5 to caution kids with ill attempts of being evil. Then put my whip in overdrive and hit the turnpike. Cruise control set at 55, avoiding flashing lights. The rendezvous spots, the boondocks of Maryland. Developing ideas while on my trip, so I start hurrying. 65 is what I read on my speedometer. I keeps the weed smells on the DL when passing offices of the law, cause the routine stop or get me locked for the illegal cargo in my hollow box. So getting arrested's out of the question. I got to meet with Shaw and 2 scoops to carry out the plans that we suggested for the party of the year. The Eastern Hemisphere is what I represent, so all my fellow peers respect it. I'm hitting off the local colleges with flyers. Pump attire, rules, keep it real, come as you desire. We recommend you bring friends to this event. No BYOB, the OE, stacked by the Heinekens.
Stacked by the Heinekens. This is how we do it on my Brooklyn side.
From the to Brooklyn, strictly representing.
This is how we do it on my BA side.
This is how we do it on the east side.
Every second counts. Time to be out.
From VA to Brooklyn, strictly
Sipping on
representing.
Hennessy.
Yo, 10 minutes away from Maryland House. Every second counts, I meets my peeps along the route, it's time to be out. Headed toward the festivities, sipping on Hennessy. The radar detectors our protection from the enemy. To avoid the racial prejudice we all suggested. They're traveling in separate lanes, 5 won't suspect us of puffing live on the infamous New Jersey Drive. Windows is tinted from the ism smoke inside my ride. We reached our destination, then made arrangements with security to make sure this party functions beautifully. Mad heads from different sides arrive to parlay. A universal greeting sets the evening off like foreplay. Toasting my wet with my fellow bros and brunettes. Underground tunes enhance the mood for a mic check. Moving the crowd like Rakim from left to right. Then proceed to get you open with my vocals spoken through the mic. Smoke screens appear, showing appreciation for the statements. I take a puff and pick up all my VA natives. From the dean, bad news, then being feeds. And all my street peoples that be fluently speaking broken English. Keeping it real regardless, through all the hardships we've accomplished. The act of coming together without the nonsense. And have fun amongst the population gathered. Enough to cause a fire hazard, therefore there's no disaster. The party vibe will survive throughout the night. The only shots received come from the bar, straight to on ice. Forget the wildin' during the time we united, sharing brotherly love. Cause in the East that's how it's done.